Hi nature lovers, welcome to my channel. In this video we're going to explore conservation heroes who are preserving biodiversity and protecting our planet. The conservation movement began in the United States with concerned sportsmen who realized an unnecessary waste of wildlife and their habitats had led to the destruction of many game species and even the extinction of some. Early champions of the movement were Theodore Roosevelt, who founded the Boone and Crockett Club, a hunting conservation organization in 1887, and John Muir, who founded the Sierra Club 5 years later. While there are many others who have gone on to shape conservation history in the United States, the 7 individuals mentioned below have left indelible marks on how the conservation of the land and its resources is viewed today. Here we have found some of the conservation heroes for you. These wildlife conservationists are doing amazing work to protect some of the most critically endangered species in a world where many species are headed for extinction. These heroes work hard to undo the wrongs that have already been done to the earth by the careless actions of our own kind. Learn about them by watching this video. Let's get started. Rachel Carson. Rachel Carson, a prolific writer, scientist and environmentalist, started a movement in 1962 with her book Silent Spring. Alarmed by the widespread use of chemical pesticides after World War II, she warned the public about the dangers and long-term effects of the practice. Challenging agricultural scientists and the US government, she was attacked by the government officials and the chemical industry but never backed down. John Muir. John Muir, the father of our national park system, was an influential writer, naturalist and conservationist of the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Born in Dunbar, Scotland in 1838, he immigrated to the United States with his family and became enchanted by the land. He was an award-winning inventor, but we remember him for his love of wild places and his unwavering commitment to protecting them. Before we move on to the next hero, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to watch more videos like this. Theodore Roosevelt. One of the most influential voices in American conservation history, Theodore Roosevelt spent his childhood hiking, canoeing, swimming, horseback riding, bird watching, hunting and amassing an enormous taxidermy collection. Books and a sick child, however, could not keep him away from his true love, the great outdoors. When he became president in 1901, he established 150 national forests, 51 federal bird reserves, 4 national game reserves, 5 national parks and 18 national monuments on over 230 million acres of public lands and signed the 1906 American Antiquities Act. Sir David Attenborough. Award-winning broadcaster, writer and naturalist, Sir David Attenborough has inspired millions to connect with and care for nature. In 1954, he teamed up with reptile keeper Jack Lester to create the popular television series Zoo Quest, filming live animals in the wild. In 1965, he became controller of BBC Two, launching productions ranging from Jacob Bronowski's The Ascent of Man to Monty Python's Flying Circus. After many years to start his freelance career, freed from the constraints of working for a television network, he wrote and narrated several award-winning programs, including the 9-part life series The Blue Planet, State of the Planet, and Are We Changing Planet Earth? And Climate Change: The Facts. David Suzuki, a scientist, broadcaster, author, and environmental activist. David Suzuki has a knack for explaining scientific and environmental issues to the public in a relatable way. Best known for his epic series, The Nature of Things with David Suzuki, he's a third-generation Japanese-Canadian who feels a deep connection with the environment and understands well the plight of marginalized people. With the end of the war, the Suzukis were forbidden to return home, so they had resettled in Ontario. There, David's love for nature truly developed as he explored and collected specimens in a swamp near his home. As a teenager, he studied in the United States and eventually earned his PhD in zoology from the University of Chicago after graduation. Senator Gaylord Nelson. Gaylord Nelson, a US senator, lawyer, World War II veteran, and a champion of environmental causes, conceived the idea of Earth Day, which American Heritage magazine called one of the most remarkable events in the history of democracy. The son of a country doctor, Nelson began his political career in 1948, starting as a Dane Country state senator and later becoming governor of Wisconsin. During this time, he created Wisconsin's outdoor recreation acquisition program, which funded the purchase of 1 million acres of parkland. Steve Irwin. Known by many as the laid-back, fun-loving crocodile hunter, Steve Irwin was a wildlife expert and conservation enthusiast who truly loved the animals he worked with. Growing up at a zoo his parents owned and operated, Irwin was fascinated by wildlife from the start, and he certainly had a knack for it. By the age of 6, he'd already caught his first poisonous snake, and when he was just 9, he started helping his father catch crocodiles. In the 1980s, he spent time in remote northern Queensland developing new methods of trapping and managing crocodiles. In conclusion, conservation heroes are the champions of biodiversity, the defenders of fragile ecosystems, and the catalysts for change. Their unwavering dedication, scientific expertise, and profound love for the natural world serve as beacons of hope in a world grappling with environmental challenges. From protecting endangered species to preserving delicate habitats and empowering communities, these heroes remind us that each individual has the power to make a difference. By following in the footsteps and adopting their values, we too can become conservation heroes, ensuring a sustainable future for generations to come. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, leave your thoughts in the comments box, and share the video with your friends. Thank you for watching.